So while I was in Alabama living my best life, as the kids say, this came and it's a little stepped on. I think it's okay though. And I could not wait. Thank whoever for my awesome neighbor who was checking my mail for me daily and snagged this when it showed up. Um, I was very worried because it was set to go to my old address, and I was afraid that it would be sent back. And since it is the edition that you'll see here in a moment, I was worried that when it got sent back, it would not ever end up back to me. Because I worry too much, you know? So this comes from Barnes and Noble, your favorite book retail outlet that always sends an envelope of coupons that I never even look through. And what this is Yours Cruelly, Elvira, Memoirs of the Mistress of the Dark by Cassandra Peterson. Very excited to have this book in my collection. She's a very interesting person, and when you open it up here, you will see it is the signed edition. Nice, clean signature there. Very excited about that. Elvira recently came out, or Cassandra recently came out, and I think that's amazing. I think it's a shame that for so long she was unable to openly live her life the way that she sees fit. So props to her for being able to come out and be herself. Some of the reviews on the back, friggin' hilarious, juicy stories and outrageous revelations from RuPaul. This one should be good. I knew Cassandra had a colorful and exciting life, but I didn't realize what a talented writer she'd become. Her book is beautiful, funny, poignant, outrageous, and full of surprises, exactly like her. I'm happy I can genuinely recommend it and hope I'll get to play myself when it becomes a blockbuster movie. Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. Jack White has some props on here. Rob Zombie, a wicked page turner filled with hilarity and heartbreak, a life full of crazy stories and insane revelations, told as only Cassandra could tell it. Dita Von Teese says, Elvira, Cassandra, is a glamour ghoul after my own black heart and a virtuoso tassel twirler. I value her beauty, advice, but most of all I treasure her showbiz tales. Louche, lusty, and sometimes so ludicrous, they have to be real. Here they are, and more, delivered with that scintillating wit that makes her a bona fide legend. I savored every page. So, very exciting. The woman behind the icon, known as the undisputed queen of Halloween, reveals her full story filled with intimate bombshells told by the bombshell herself. On Good Friday in 1953, at only 18 months old, Cassandra Peterson reached for a pot on the stove and doused herself in boiling water, resulting in third-degree burns over 35% of her body. She miraculously survived, but burned and scarred, the impact would stay with her and become an obstacle she was determined to overcome. Feeling like a misfit led her to a love of horror. While her sisters played with Barbie dolls, Cassandra built model kits of Frankenstein and Dracula and idolized Vincent Price. Cassandra left her home at 14 and supported herself as a go-go dancer. By age 17, she was performing as the youngest showgirl in Las Vegas, where run-ins with the likes of Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., and Tom Jones helped her grow up fast. A chance encounter with the king himself, Elvis Presley, inspired her to travel to Europe, where she worked in film and toured Italy as a lead singer of a band. She eventually made her way to Los Angeles, joining the famed improv group The Groundlings, honing her comedic skills alongside Phil Hartman and Paul Pee Wee Rubens. In 1981, as a struggling actress considered past her prime, Cassandra auditioned for a local TV station as hostess for the late-night horror movies. She got the job as Elvira, never imagining it would lead to her fame and 40-year career. Yours Cruelly, Elvira is an unforgettable, wild memoir in which Cassandra does not shy away from revealing exactly who she is and how she overcame seemingly insurmountable odds. Always original and sometimes outrageous, her story is loaded with twists, travels, revelry, and downright shocking experiences. It is the candid, often hilarious, and sometimes heartbreaking tale of a Midwest farm girl's long, strange trip to become the world's sexiest, sassiest Halloween icon. Very excited to open this up and really get a good read on it. It sounds like it's going to be an amazing story. And she's just an interesting person in general. So, if you got this, I know there's a lot of unboxing videos for it already. If you got this, if you started it, if you finished it, let me know what you think. No spoilers, please. And I will hopefully interact with some people who've read it and be able to share our experiences back and forth. Thanks for stopping by.